Hello and welcome to Marnie's Mixed Bag. Long time no see. I thought with everything that's going on, I would get back to doing some pre-recorded videos rather than my live streams that I'm doing on Twitch at the moment. The kids are going to bed later, it's all a bit up in the air, they keep waking up wanting me, so going live is a bit awkward at the moment. So I figured I would do some Flosstube videos instead. So I've got some of my live streams stitch alongs that I'm going to edit down. Excuse the swinging, I am on my swingy chair in my garden because it is a beautiful day today here in the lovely UK. So I thought I'd enjoy my back garden and talk to you guys for a minute while I can. So I will do some sort of WIP Parade later, probably show you what my WIPs are, show you which ones I'm focusing on for the year or focused on. I've got a couple of finishes, and we'll go from there. So I will see you all later. Hi and welcome back after our little jolly jaunt in the garden. So as you can see, it's a bit later now. It's a bit dark out. But that's fine because we're going to have some fun now. Sorry, kids are upstairs, but I can hear them pottering about. So, you know, I'm on the listen out. What are they up to? So I thought it's been a while since I made a video. So I would go through all my WIPs, which I thought I had over 20, but upon counting them, I have 18. So I was quite pleased about that. So let's have a look. So first of all, though, this year I have had a couple of finishes. So I did this ornament from the Cross Stitcher magazine. It's actually the stitch along they're doing for Alice in Wonderland. This is part one, but I'm doing them as ornaments for a friend. So there's that one. She's doing an upcycling fashion show, and it's Alice in Wonderland themed. And then I saw these and I went, oh, that'd be perfect. So I'm going to try and do the White Rabbit one, and Tweedledum and Tweedledee one, I think, is the fourth one. And so I'm just going to see what comes out with that, and if I think, because I don't want two, and there's another Alice, I don't want to do two Alices, I thought one was enough. So I want to try and change that up a bit. So we'll see. And then also I finished my Dark Shards by Ink Circles. I stitched it on 25 count Lugana by Chromatic Alchemy. It's called Fruit Salad. And now it doesn't look like it there, it's gone all blue, but I've actually converted it into purples. So there's all sorts of shades of purple. It's a bit purpley there, it still doesn't look purple there, but it is purple, I promise you. Which those of you that know me know purple's my favourite colour, so you can probably believe it is purple. It's just crazy how different it looks on there compared to in real life. So yeah, I finished that one. That was one of my 2020 focus to a finish pieces. I'd picked 7. This was one of them. I did do a goals video showing you those. I have changed some of those goals because that's how I roll. I like to change things sometimes. So, because on the goals I said about Death by Cross Stitch, which I'm going to restart because I wasn't happy with how I was doing it. I don't like the 2/1. I want to do 1/1, I think, instead. So that's going to be a restart. So I've counted that as not one at the moment. So yeah, that's on the back burner. So my WIPs now are no particular order. I'll just show you them as I get to them. So first of all, I will show you, I'm working on Jack Frost Tree Farm by Little House Needleworks. This one I'm doing on 18 count Devosa. So instead of Ada, Devosa's like an even weave, but 18 count. It's nice, it's all soft and lovely. I love it. This is called Midas. So, excuse me while I eject part of it out of the Q-snap. So I've been working on this one recently, hence why it's in the Q-snap. So I'm doing Whip Go by Jessie Marie Does Stuff. And the goals have been picked up are part 1 and part 4. So I added everything into a wheel because I got a bit behind on the goals. And the first one that came up was 4, because, you know, why do things in order? So that's part 4, all finished. and then I've got part 1 there. So that's it on that one. This is one of the ones I want to try and finish this year though. So it is on the WIP Go board. Every part is, so they should all get called eventually for me to work on. So I'm putting it back before I lose bits. Oh, 1 second. And carrying on. Oh, I found the pause function, that's handy. So I had some new starts. And it's on 18, that's why I'm so surprised I'm on 18 WIPs. So I started Twisted Band Sampler by Northern Expressions Needleworks on 32 count Murano. It's just a pre-cut piece you can get from Spike Art. It's just like an off-white creamy colour. And that's how far I've got on that one with my Tom Hardy needle minder. So I've been using the Dinky Dye silks on this. First time using silk. So that's been nice. So that's how far I've got on that little tiny start. Not quite finished that section of cross stitch before I get into the specialty stitches, which will be exciting times. So that's foldy foldy. So there's that. That is not on my list though for this year. Next we have got Prairie Schooler Alphabet, which I am doing on 3 pieces of 18 count Ada. This is the Ada, just DMC Ada. And this is how far I've got on the letter A. I've not started any other pieces yet, so that's it for now on letter A. I'm seeing some of these now going, I want to work on them, but they're not in my plans for the year, which probably means they'll be in the plans for next year. So I've had another new start. Yeah, I know, Mrs. I want to get my WIPs down. It's not how I roll. So I started a head. It's called Butterfly Keeper. It's a quick stitch, and I'm doing this 32 count 2/2. And this is page 1. So far I've got so far. That blue's gone a bit crazy, but I'm loving working on this. This has been an ideal project for Myth and Magic Stitch Wars because it's lots of blocks of colour. In here was a bit confetti heavy at places, but the rest of it, like here, is lots of different blocks of shades of blue or black. So I'm just doing a page at a time. This is my first project I've used for Pattern Keeper. Yeah, I'm one of those now. I'm on the Pattern Keeper bandwagon. So there's that one. Like I said, the new round of Myth starts soon, so this will be getting some love for that probably. Oh, this one I might work on tomorrow because the Mirabilia retreat, which I've never been to before, but I'm in their group because they're awesome, is having a virtual retreat. I'm doing the same for Milton Keynes one next weekend, but I'm going to try and join in with them tomorrow for a bit. So maybe I thought it'd be ideal if I worked on Gwen by Nora Corbett. It counts. It's fine. So there's that one. And this, now I've got to try and, did I work out which way around I want this? I don't know if I did. Which way does she go? I don't know. Like, really, I don't. I think it's this way. I think it's this way. If you experts out there know better, tell me. But I think it's this way. So that's all I've got done on her so far. Like I said, if I can swipe my computer off the kids and join their Zoom chat, hopefully, one, I can work out exactly which way around I want this, either this way or this way. I'm still not sure which way. Still not sure. I think I might put the needle at the top so that I knew which way. I still don't know which way. I'll work it out when I get the pattern out though, so it'll be fine. So I might work on her a little bit because she's also on the goals. She's not been called up for WIP Go yet, but the goal for WIP Go is to finish her. So if I got some head start progress on that, it wouldn't matter. It'll all be fine. Don't need to worry. I'm putting away as I do this because I am renowned for mess. I'm trying to be better. Trying. Next up, we have got, see, there's a few of them. We've got Snow Village by Country Cottage Needleworks. This is the first stitch along I've kept up with it. Quite impressed with myself. So I'm waiting for part 7 to come in the post. Then I can add it to my shop and add to my piece. So I am stitching this on. This is 18 count Devosa as well. This is called Cumulatis or Cumulatis by Chromatic Alchemy. You'll notice most of my fabric is Chromatic Alchemy. I'm a little bit obsessed. Although I was obsessed with hand-dyed fabric in general, if I'm truly honest. It's all lovely and gorgeous. So that's where I'm at so far. I don't know what you can see. Can you see? Won't peep over the top. No, you can see. So that's parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So I went for part 7, which goes this side of the Snow Village border, I believe. Look at it. It's so cute. I love stitching on this. It's also a good piece of Myth and Magic because it's quite blocky. So I am hoping I should have this piece finished hopefully by September, because I think I'll get the last part about August, depending on how all the postal system works now. Though obviously it might be a little bit different, but I'm just impressed I've managed to keep up with them. Normally, as you'll see with some of the others, I barely get through the first one and they just sit there for years waiting for me to finish them. Oh look, here's a good example. My oldest WIP, which is Storytime Sampler by Frosty Pumpkin Stitchery. That's what they're called. So, oh, my needle's disappearing. There we go. So I have done, let's see if I can do this. Is this going to be enough? Is it going to be enough? It is not going to be enough. Fine. I'll do this side as well. It's 3/4 off now. That'll do. So, it's another one I'm trying to get done. So, I've got 5 months done and I'm working on the 6th. These 2 were a goal for WIP Go, so I'm halfway through this goal. I started this when it came out, and from what research I did a little while ago, that was a good 4 years ago. Yeah, about that. I need to finish it. So yeah, this is one of my focus for the year ones as well, to get finished, which, as you can see there, that's halfway. Finish this one, and I'm halfway. 6 out of 12. Get in. So, now here come all the cells. Here they will come. Oh, let's move that back with it so I don't lose it. So, next we have got Fabulous. Oh, by the way, that was on a random piece of 25 count my mum had that she never used. So I swiped it off her. I say I swiped it, she gave it to me, but still, because she also stitches. So, Fabulous Women in History. I finished the first part, and that's it. So this is 28 count, and I'm doing it 2/2. So that's where I'm at on this one. This is from Sparkly's. So was my Gwen. It's the same fabric for both. I bought this one first, started this, went to a retreat with winning Gwen in a giveaway, and I got Kate to help me pick a fabric, and she picked this one. And it wasn't until I got home and started when I went, this looks familiar. And then I found this out and went, oh, they're both the same. Could I tell you the name of it? No. I've lost a bit of paper on each one, so I can't remember. Although if you really wanted to know, you could probably screenshot this and message Kate at Sparkly's. But Lovely. So yeah, that's January. That's all I've got done. Like I said, I get carried away starting these stitch alongs. Do I get any further than the first part? Not normally. Not normally. Maybe next year should be the year of finishing sounds. I can do each part of each one a month and spread it out. Yeah, that's not good. We'll see. So next we have got something on 18 count Ada. Oh, Minnie the Black, which is also a Heaven and Earth design. So it's Minnie the Black by Laurie Prindle. And it's a horsey, which I'm hoping to try and insert some pictures of what they will be like. Who knows with me though? Hang on. No. This is where I'm at. I am going to add this to Pattern Keeper, obviously, because now I have it and I love it. I'm going to add all my heads to it. So that's as far as I've got on page 1. See, that's a goal I've never achieved either. A full page finish on a Haid. None of them have a page finish. None of them. So, next we have, oh, I think it's my Pokemon one. Ooh. So yes, Pokemon Generation 1 on 22 count Hardanger, 2/1. Or is it 1/1? 2. All my hanging threads, I need to sort those out. So this has never got a page finish either. So that's where I'm at on that one. I love how it's turning out, but I've done that with all my projects, so I have to limit myself, otherwise I'll never get anything done. Because just trying to work on everything at once, I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. So I'm having focus pieces. Sorry, itchy nose. So yeah, that's 22 count, and it'll be awesome when it's finished, or whenever that is. I do have a mini Evolutions one from Heaven and Earth Designs as well. I may want to start just the same. So we have now got. So this is a design I've charted myself. It's not my artwork. So a lady called Mary Sparrow Robles is a wonderful artist with her Westies, and she was friends with my dad, and she said that I could chart her work for stitching patterns to sell on. However, that was a few years ago. And as you can see, I'm going to write through this now. This is 18 count again. And that's how far I've got on it. That's not even a page finish either. I just can't finish pages. It's like impossible for me. Okay, those bits up there are things that need to end. So let's get you out of the way. You're right. Get out of it. So that's it so far. That's mainly background, I have to say. So I've charted it and I'm stitching it up to see how it turns out. Hopefully it'll all be okay. Who knows? So that's why I'm sort of test running it, but it's so big and it's been a few years and it might end up just being a project for me. I don't know yet. I'll see how it goes. Next, we have got, I think this is another stitch along. That's another one, because why not? So I know this fabric is from Chromatic Alchemy, but this is before she left the labels on, so I couldn't tell you what it is. But this is frosted, it's 18 count, and it's Frosted Pumpkin Stitcheries Into the Jungle. And that's it. I told you, I have a bad habit. That's all I've got done on him. Look, he's an outline of a sloth who's going to be very cute. Oh, and I actually stitched on him. But yeah. mean, if I happen to get all 7 finished, I doubt that, before the end of the year, then I might just spin a big wheel and see what comes out. But I doubt that. So, playtime is over was a DMC kit that I've started. Not sure able to find a picture of this, but we'll see. So this is where I'm up to though. This has got the first page done. I'm on the second page, bottom bit there. So that's that one. I'm loving it. That horse, look at the detail in the horse. That's just the first one. There's another one to finish, and then there's another one to start and finish. So that's another one I would like to sort out and finish eventually. I'd like to finish them all eventually and start lots of new things eventually. We know the new starts are going to happen before the finishes though, right? Yeah, we all know that. I'm glad it's not just me that knows that. It's good to know. So, freebie Ice Princess from Heaven and Earth Designs. Anyway, pausing, you see, genius. So, Ice Princess, freebie Ice Princess by Heaven and Earth Designs. I got this when it was a freebie pattern. It's not now. But I did use this when Haid did all their challenges. So I got put off for a while because I've got different stuff all over the show. However, I have imported it into Pattern Keeper. Told you. I'm obsessed. So I'm hoping that will help me work out where I'm missing stitches and stuff, so I can try and get this one done. So it'll be no bigger than that. So that's not overly massive. This is a random piece of 25 count as well. I think we're doing 1/1. So where am I going there? That's where I'm at so far. So I need to cut that bit off. Cut those hanging tails off. So that's another one I'd like to get done. We're getting there. I think I've got 2 left to show. So we have got ink circles. See, I like ink circles. And we've got Mother Maya, which I'm doing in a DMC Variations, I think it's called. This is a Sparklies. Again, I've lost the paper, so I couldn't tell you what it was called. But it's gorgeous. And this, oh, this is even more pathetic how far I've got. Just that. I think I need to get my stitch on. So that's it on the first top motif. Like a snake thing. No, I've not folded that properly. This folds differently and I'm going to get it all wrong. Let's do some folding. Don't mind me. In the folding, all the folding. And we're done. So, lots going on. And a bit, I think we're on the last one. But actually, there is one missing. I did start the Stitch Your Own Harry Potter. Did I find what I've done with that right now? No. So, this one is Hook by Tilton Crafts. Not that you would know this by looking at what I've done, because I've literally done 100 stitches. And I've done this 2/110, I think, just to give that a try. That's it. It's one of those things where I started it like for a retreat, but then I went, I've got something else is calling me, one of my whips, so I went back to that. So that's it. And I've got, I'm filling it up. And that's all I've got done. And I'm not sure if I like 10th stitch. But I don't want to do 2/1 because that's too too tight for my liking. So who knows, maybe I'll just restart him the other end. It's 100 stitches. It's not like I'll be restarting after 3 pages. So that is, oh no, wait, there is one more. I nearly forgot it. So actually there's two more. I'm telling people lies here, look. I'm right. I'm under 20. No, I'm not. No, I am not. Right, so my last two are both black work. So I am doing the peppermint purple set. Oh, there's my Harry Potter one. It's in here. Found it. So let's start first. So here's the Harry Potter, which I'm doing on 18 Count Devosa by Chromatic Alchemy. I think it's pronounced Haboob. I don't know. I'm rubbish at names. But it's just my owl. I found it. Yay! So there's that one. I'll go back in a minute. And I am doing, like I said, the peppermint purple stitch along I am doing. I'm a few weeks behind because I need to finish. So here's where I'm at. So we've got 14 here, but I need to move the snap and move. God, those blues look extra bright there. They're not that bright. I mean, it is the bright blues, but not. But move it down and I can finish doing some more of the border and some more boxes to start the next section. So there's that one. So I think I'm on 19 based on what I've worked out then. I think I'm on 19. So it's still not 20. It's still not 20. But it's not 18 either. Put that back in there and keep it safe and warm and snug. And then last but by no means least, I am doing Save the Stitches, and this is where I'm at on that one. So I've done blocks 1 and most of 2. I've just got the accent colours left to do in block 2, and then I can move on to block 3. So yeah, that's also, this is on my list. So I've got WIP Go called block 3, so I want to finish 2 first, but then I want to do block 3. I was going to try it on here, but I think because I've got the shorter stretcher bars, which is I wanted these when someone said they could find them. I was like, oh, awesome, because I find the big ones a bit long to lean over, but for this it doesn't quite fit the whole part in, like that top bit there. I've got to go under to reach it, so I might have to put it on a Q-snap. Most things end up on a Q-snap. So that is everything. 19 WIPs. The ones that I am focusing on, and that's on my WIP Go, my plans. So the ones that have been called on WIP Go are Storytime Sampler so far May and June. So I've got June to finish. Block 3 on Save the Stitches. Jack Frost Part 1, which is what I'm working on at the moment. And to finish Gwen, which, like I said, I might do a little bit on her tomorrow. So the other parts are all related to either Snow Village, Storytime Sampler, Jack Frost, and Save the Stitches. Is that 4? So Snow Village, Storytime Sampler, Jack Frost, Save the Stitches. Yeah, so there's 4 projects that I'm focusing on now based on these. I mean, Save the Stitches won't get finished though. It goes up to block 6 on here for goals for the year. But I'm already behind on 4 goals. So here's hoping I can fill the board. Who knows? So that's what I'm focusing on, is those 4 now. To hopefully, most of them will be a finish. Storytime Samplers to a finish. Snow Village is to a finish, and so is Jack Frost. So it's only Save the Stitches that isn't. And Gwen is already just a block on its own to finish her as is. And you saw how much I've got done on that. It's going to be interesting. Okay, well, I am going to leave it there. So I will try and update maybe once a week, once every other week. Depends what I get done. Because I'm trying to focus on one thing, so there won't be like loads to show as such. So we'll see how it goes. So thank you everyone for watching, and anyone that stuck around, thank you, and anyone that decides to join us, again, please hit the subscribe button and the bell so you know when I upload again, and we'll go from there. See you all soon. Stay safe.